Speaking of mangoes, now we're entering our mango orchard. In Hawaiian, they are known as manako. Now, typically, they will only have one harvesting season a year, but due to the tropical weather here in Hawaii, we're able to two. We have our soft launch season in the spring, and then we have our bigger season in the summer. Usually around August, I want to say, it's a prime time for mangoes. And the type that we grow here are known as Hayden mangoes. They are a local favorite because they're more meatier and less stringy. They typically take about 5 years before they're mature enough to start producing. It can actually grow to be about 50 feet tall and 30 feet wide. So a lot of people recommend pruning your mango trees if you were to ever grow them yourself. And now for the plants that made Hawaii such a big mixing bowl. On either side of us, we got like these big tall grass-looking plants. Now this is sugarcane or ko in Hawaiian. Now the cultivation of sugarcane started in the 1800s, and we have had several plantations all over the island. About 36,000 acres of Maui land was dedicated to just sugarcane. However, in 2016, our last plantation did close down after running for 180 years. Now you can actually chew on the stalk of the sugarcane to give you energy, and they also used to use the fibers that you couldn't eat as a makeshift toothbrush. Now because we were growing so much sugarcane, our rat population increased by a ton. So they brought over some mongooses to help counteract the rats, but they failed to realize that one is nocturnal and the other isn't. Sam's got a big party of both of them. So we see any critters running around that kind of look like ferrets or squirrels, they're just mongooses, but we like to call them the Hawaiian squirrels. But now these trees that we got on either side of us, they are macadamia nut trees and are native to Australia. Now we actually do not sell macadamia nuts commercially here, but we do on the Big Island. That's because it is quite a difficult process, as you need to put a net at the bottom of the tree to catch any nuts that fall, then shake the remainder of the nuts off the tree. You then have to separate the good ones from the bad ones, and then crack them open with just enough pressure to crack open the shell without damaging the kernel inside. It takes about 300 pounds of pressure in order to crack open that quarter-inch thick shell.